My question is for all of you, but really focusing on Shanola's character, Gabrielle. I was talking to someone about the dynamic there between you and Evans, and how it's kind of this weird thing. Initially how you have him in the basement, and you're using him for your cases. And I wanted to know, from your perspective, for all of you, how do you kind of view these things that your characters do versus how you kind of navigate in your real life? I'm always curious about how you would respond if these situations kind of happen to you in real life. So can
Well,
you
I'm
go?
not going to put someone in my basement.
Right. Yeah.
I think I draw the line. You come for my kids, you come for my husband, you're going to get it. But not, or my daddy, or my sisters, or my best friend. You know what? Any of the people, no, but no, but I'm not going to put anyone in my basement. But, I believe that the human beings' minds are very, very fragile. And you don't know what you're going to do until you know what you're going to do. And I believe in what I used to call OEM moments, over the edge moments, where you just black out and lose it. And generally it happens if you're in a relationship and you're in this big fight with the person that you love so hard, and you're younger, hopefully let it be in your younger days, and you just start slashing tires. Nobody did that. I'm just kidding. I haven't ever. It's car seats. But I just really think that the difference between Gabby and I is she was so hurt by her father's death and that kind of pain, and having that year of her life taken away from her father, that she just lost it. And I think human beings, all of us, have the ability to just lose it. Arlen.
I will say that I think on our show, God bless NK and the writers, because they've made all of our characters extremely brave, braver than I think a lot of people would probably be in real life, and people are a lot more selfish. Our characters are very selfless with their time and their energy, even though they've been broken. And I'll say in real life, my family actually went through something that was very traumatic. And you kind of kick in a gear of what happens next. We very much became Zeke, where we were trying to track down information, calling any and every company that we could to, and demanding that you give us the information. I don't care what that rule says. Tell me tell me what's going on. And then at the same time, while this was happening in real life, we said nothing to my mom because we wanted to protect her just in case anything bad was happening. We didn't want her to panic just yet. And then there was a time in a quick window where things got very, very bleak. And it felt like, oh my gosh, is this how we find out? Is this how we lose our family
Mm,
member? And
mm.
it was very, very scary and quiet. There was no speaking in the car, just driving. And then, just like on our show, God bless us, we got the call that everything was okay, that she was found. And it was a burst of emotions. And even when we told my mom, she still couldn't grab it. She was like, oh, okay, but everybody's okay, right? And we were like, and this is why we didn't tell her anything, because she wouldn't have taken it the right way. So in real life, you hope that you'd be as brave as the characters on our show. And yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Wow. Oh my gosh. You took me on a journey with that, Arlen.
Oh yeah, it was scary.
Uh, wow. Yes. I feel like as far as Lacey goes, I feel that Lacey brings out the best parts of me. The inspirational like leader when she needs to be to encourage her friends, leaning into the light instead of darkness. Even though, like I feel like the timing of everything, I think I would need to take a little bit more time, but Lacey just like jumps and goes and knows that that time is, valuable, and we can't waste it. And I think too, oh, Lacey in her capacity for information is incredible, because to be a law student and to be working these cases and have no sleep it's crazy. Okay. But we are on NBC television. We can do it all. And damn it, she does. So I love my character. I love the way that NK created Lacey, and from all the writers pulling from themselves and what she's become from the moment that I read the scripts. All of these characters stood off of the page for me, for all of us. They're just so dynamic, and the communion that they have with one another is really, really special. And I desire to have that in all of my relationships, and I think we found a lot of that with each other.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much. Those were beautiful answers, everyone, and great show. And congratulations.
What
Thank
if I
you.
would have said I'm just like her and I got a man in my basement right now? How would this end?
I'm like, what you need? What you need? I actually
That's
do
right,
think that I
sister.
would have been like okay with Gabi doing it. Lacey would have been like, all right, yeah, why didn't you tell me? I would have came.
Yeah, let me in on it.
I know
Nice.
why. I get
Thank
it.
you.